Motherfuckers out here, addicts, can't go without drinking. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is based on going to clubs, drinking alcohol, smoking weed, popping pills, smoking hookah, smoking vapes. August 13th will be a year I haven't drunk alcohol. I don't smoke weed, but I don't smoke cigarettes either. But I smoke a hookah, a little vape or something. Every blue moon, I hit a cigar with Black Rob at Minerva, some shit like that every blue moon. But I don't smoke or drink, and it kind of disconnected me because I used to go to tour Latins all the time, and people are addicts. You know what I'm saying? Because a person can't even tell you, like, when they link up, why are you drinking? Why are you smoking? You know what I'm saying? And they can't tell you no good benefits of it, but people are addicts, whether it's drugs, whether it's sugar, whether it's food, whether it's sex, and don't nobody want to face their addiction, so we all in the defense mode. Well, and it's true what Jesus said in the Bible. He who without sin cast the first stone. Can't nobody talk about no goddamn battle. No, right. You hear what I'm saying? And then don't nobody want to hear the truth about their filthy ass self. Don't nobody want to look in the mirror, but you filthy. You know you eating bad, you died wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You fucked your homegirl nigga, and then you let this nigga fuck you, and then this nigga, you done went over here, you done hit this guy, we feel this hell, but don't nobody want to deal with that filth, so we all trying to act like everybody want to be saved by Jesus, but they say Jesus come to get heal the sick, right? But all these motherfuckers out here fake healed. Don't nobody need no rest man.
Yo, we are back with another episode of the Elevated Podcast. We're working our mind, working our conscience, and staying elevated way above the nonsense, man. Y'all know how this go. Brother Harold, what's good?
What's good, man? I mean, you know, we back in here. Jay got second episode with our new amazing co-host.
What up, Jay?
What's up, y'all?
We got Jay in here. And then, man, I'm super excited to have another grassroots brother in here with me. Somebody I met literally serving, you know what I mean, this city. So I'm definitely happy to have this brother on here, man. Ham is a large part of the Nashville community here. It's a large part of the streets, too. You know what I mean? Probably still is a large part of the street. Not on no criminal shit, but on some keeping them, you know what I mean, organized and keeping them together and keeping peace. You feel me? Being an organizer with Gideon's Army and a soldier with them. Brother, been through a little bit of everything. I don't want to try to dive into it like a bio, but y'all need to understand that this brother is heavy here in this city, man. Investigated by the police, you know what I mean? Targeted, like, for real, by our local media, for real. And it's good to be able to use our platform and combine his voice, you know what I mean, to get this message, especially with what's going on in the city right now, man. So, Ham, what it do?
What it do, bro? Good to be here. Yeah. Glad to be amongst this good vibe.
Yes, sir. Welcome, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I really just want to dive right into the stuff with, I mean, especially with the stuff you've been posting lately a lot. So you had to clear up some political stuff on your page.
Yeah.
You had to address some political stuff, you know what I mean, between the election and stuff with these neo-Nazis downtown. Man, give us a window into your mindset right now.
I mean, as far as the politics go, I actually, when I'm making these posts, I'm showing my son because they always put a negative outlook on gangs when it comes to Bloods and Crips, and how the blue hate the red hate the blue. But I'm showing my son how in politics it's worse. You hear me? Because they control the well-being of the masses of the people, and they gang bang way worse without structure than the streets do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you it's hard to be friends with political people who live in that lifestyle, because if you don't go along with the Democratic Party, they're going to hate you. If you don't go along with the Republican Party, they're going to hate you. So with me, you know, I can't pledge allegiance to no system that's been disrespectful to my people and my ancestors. So my only allegiance is with God. So I post because I want to, and I'm just showing them two evils. Yeah. And, you know, they're mad at me right now. I see how they comment.
They hot. Yeah, I like it. Ham clearing somebody, like, they hot right now.
I don't want to get on no whole time with them. Like I said on there, like, and whole time, it's not directed at a female. It's like it could be a male or female if you acting as a hoe, which I think is overly emotional and want to go back and forth on the internet. I ain't going to do no arguing on the internet with no man or woman. You know what I'm saying? That's whole time. I ain't on that.
Whole time.
No, for real.
Whole time.
No, for real, man. Making it plain to them that, like, for real, it's literally just showing them the options that they have to choose from. And then at the end of the day, people, you know me, I don't vote either. And this ain't me using my platform to tell somebody not to vote. Exercise your voice however you want to. But I don't believe that I have to pick between two evils. And especially when most of the decisions don't affect my everyday life to the most part. You feel me? Like growing as a business owner, I got to start paying attention to stuff like that. Like, what you finna do with my taxes? You feel me? But like for the most part, it don't affect my everyday life. Like, and getting into heated discussions with people on the internet or in person about politics or religion just ain't something you finna do.
And they try to scare you into picking a side.
Yeah.
Like if you don't do this, they got this going. Man, look here. Man, you know how we operate, man. I don't fear no man but God. So you can't make me pick a side. It's done been, 46 presidents in the United States? It done been 46 presidents in the United States and ain't now one of them done us no good. So I don't give a damn what y'all saying what'll happen if the Republican Party take over or the Democratic Party. Either party is two wings of the same bird. I don't give a damn. But they use fear tactics to try to get people or the masses into choosing a side. You know what I'm saying? So right. You would think they voting God in the office.
What made you dive? So I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm just kind of asking like, that shit, but I definitely want to have him on here. What made you just kind of dive for real into the political side of it for real? Was it your time where you was locked up? Or was it just coming back out and really realizing how fucked up this shit really is? Like,
well, when I became resurrected from my mental death, I understood what my purpose is in life. You hear me? And I'm a civilizer. You hear me? Like, and my job is to civilize the uncivilized, who is easily led in the wrong direction, hard to be led in the right direction. Poisonous animal eaters, slaves of a mental death. So if it's a group of people that's telling my people vote or die or whatever the case may be, I'm going to show my people another road. You hear me? Outside of voting, you hear me? So, that's the only reason I deal with it, because, like, it's my responsibility, like, in Ezekiel chapter 3 verses 18 and 19, it speaks about when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt not do wicked things, and it's my job to lead them to the water. As long as I lead them to the water or show them another direction, the blood is off my hand. If I just be quiet and allow people to mislead my people and I don't say nothing, then the blood on my hand. That's how you linked up, because it was situations in my community that y'all had to be called to come and pull up on, and it was like, it could have been pistol play behind that, but y'all took it upon yourself to go and make peace of a situation. And some of us wait till people die to express, you know what I'm saying, about them and things like that. Instead, we don't do that right there. We go straight to the situation and give them the opportunity to know the truth of the situation. You hear me? If I'm saying that right.
No, we follow. What he's speaking on too for one of the grassroots organizations I'm a part of is we do domestic violence intervention. We also just do violence intervention and firearms education and training and stuff like that. So we linked up with them to literally just be a liaison in the community and show them that sometimes you can carry them things. You just got to know how to do it the right way. And if you're doing it, you need to do it for a righteous cause, not just doing it. You feel me? So just give me a little back on how I linked up with Ham for real.
Definitely that knowledge for sure
on me.
Because all of us, everybody, just speaking of North America in general, we all under some kind of pressure. And all of us could use an ill or some conversation that can help us get through, you know what I'm saying? So it's our job to make sure we're at least lending an ear, lending a voice, and providing whatever resources we can to whoever need it. But, I can't allow them just to be, they'll look at a Joe Biden, right, and act as if he ain't against our people. You hear what I'm saying? And I don't think that's cool. But, politics, them gangbanging time.
Say a lot of shit make you think on it. Hammer encyclopedia, man. And I'm for real, bro. You never really know, like, where it's going to go. For real, like, I mean, and when I say that, I'm saying, like, the conversation or the information that you really just about to see, that's what receive. Like, I reached out to him a while ago about coming on But it's just the climate in the city right now. In the city just in North America with the election and shit like that. So I'm like, it has to happen now. Especially with the stuff like it's gone viral with the kids downtown and stuff like that. And then you got the other side of it is people like, where they parents at? Why they downtown by themselves? At that age, my mom wouldn't have let me. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe that shouldn't be. Is that justifying what the fuck happened though?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And depending on the lifestyle of the child, some of us grow up a little faster based on our situations. Because like as children, we don't have the option to be like, hey, mama, when you have me, make sure we living in Beverly Hills type shit. You know what I'm saying? We born into these conditions. And we had to man up. And these conditions are intentionally designed for us to have a 50-50 chance of survival. And so them being down there, but hey, like I'm saying, as parents, we got to be responsible. You hear what I'm saying? Because what happened is we have irresponsible sex. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know how to properly court each other. So most people meet each other in the club or we come from the same hood and we start having sex. And in the process of having sex, we start making babies. We don't know each other very well. We don't know each other's families very well. So we're not even coming together producing the right kind of children. And then when the children are born into this world, us lacking the knowledge of self, a knowledge of what it is to be a man, what it is to be a woman or a husband or a wife, we end up breaking up and the child is in a position where he's not growing up in a household with his mother and his father or with a man who know how to be a man and a woman that know how to be a woman. I know I wouldn't. And it leads us into growing up reckless and ignorant.
He is talking.
For real.
Joe, get your head.
Nah, man.
Because I like dealing with the root cause of a problem. You hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when we dealing with the children like they'll be like blame the young niggas for everything. But who are their parents? Yeah. Like they can talk whatever they want about me. I got 8 children. Ain't none of mine selling drugs or going to jail or being disrespectful, none of that. But how they'll paint me, you'll make it think my children out here with that, you know what I'm saying? But now it's on the parents.
Yeah. And we can't keep the kids from doing anything, but what were the steps that you took in just raising your children to where they don't have to be out there?
Oh, man, look here, you're looking at a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, if it was up to me, I'd be dead or doing a life sentence. It was just my guidance, my personal choice, the steps and things that I chose in life leads to the graveyard and to the penitentiary. But I was blessed to be chosen by that power called God to operate how I'm operating today. You know what I'm saying? And just as I'm chosen, I can do things to become unchosen and get up out of here. But as long as I'm playing my part, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, they can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? They can, whatever. They can, if they send me to jail, I ain't gonna do nothing but build up niggas and send them home gods. So either way you put me at, you fucking up.
Yeah.
So it don't even matter to me. I know
me
one
to the
thing.
wolves.
Yeah, you're not gonna lock me up. You can put false charges on me. I got locked up for murder before that I did not commit, didn't know about, wasn't there, didn't know the people who did it. Mm-hmm. And I had to go to trial to get found not guilty.
This was in what, like
03
or 04.
I got found not guilty in 04.
Yeah.
So I've been targeted ever since then. I'm talking about when the feds pick me up, the DEA pick me up, it ain't no regular pickup. Like they always bumping down on me with murder detectives and everything, just trying to, take my life away from them.
But speaking up,
man, right now,
and as you said, being a civilizer, you really just operating in your purpose, and nobody likes the messiah in our community, so to say. Nobody likes the one that wakes us up. Nobody likes the one who tell us to call true or give us an option outside of the programming that they're trying to feed us. You feel me?
And then when you come from where I come from, I don't want to say shit, you know what I'm saying, but I come from poverty and I come from hard times. So by me being raised from that situation, people gonna be like, how the fuck he gonna tell us something? He from Dodge City, or he from this fucked up ass community, and that's when they're gonna miss their visitation because they don't allow brothers and sisters like us to be able to breathe on them because they're expecting Jesus or God to whatever perception they got in their mind. Mm-hmm. But like the Bible say, I think it's 1 John chapter 20, when it say, how could you love God, you know what I'm saying, that you never seen, but hate your brother that you see every day. It says if you hate your brother who you see every day, you know what I'm saying, and love a God that you never seen, then you was a liar. You hear what I'm saying? So we going through that. And like in Nashville, you as my witness, right? The news investigator, Phil Williams, put a story on, it was damn near like it was just me though, but it was on the organization Gideon's Army, but they had me at the forefront of it. And they will make you think that I was participating in criminal and illegal activities when I only been doing what's right for the community, what's good for the community. I done been standing in between gunshots, literally. I done had to take guns out of people's hands, wrestle them down, literally. And they made me look like a villain and didn't no black leadership, whether it was in the councils or councilmen or these black so-called organizations, then nobody reach out to me like, hey man, you all right? Yeah, they got you fucked up. You doing right there. And they treated me like I was a criminal. So I already know, like, they'll crucify me. So, you know, Nashville need to get their shit together because it ain't right.
I think a lot of that play into their loyalty to the party and not necessarily the community.
Now, their loyalty in not looking in, checking themselves right, because, like, when you're an addict, the first step into recovery is to know that you're sick. You hear me? And we products of the plantation. And if you ever read the book Up From Slavery with Booker T. Washington, when they first led them off the plantation, he said he was going through houses and he seen people that got free that had luxury clocks in their house and he knew they couldn't tell time. So that's the sickness that we suffer from. Like, we the product of plantation, but we ain't secure enough or man or woman enough to look in the mirror and be like, man, you fucked up. Like me, I got to look in the mirror and be like, man, you fucked up and this is why you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then when we look at our dad, if we are what we eat, what the fuck are we putting in our body? You hear me? So we dealing with people who ain't got a clue of their own sickness or who they are. You know what I'm saying? They being misled by politics, religion, and other people's dogma. And then they chasing the white American dream. They cowards, they groupies, they tricks and they whores. For real, they tricks and they whores. They don't give a fuck about the people for real. They give a fuck about getting funded and pushing whatever agendas that being pushed and acting like they grassroots and they really ain't shit.
If you ain't lying, you look at, I know you, but just bringing you on today was just going back looking through shit. And you look at the articles, it literally is painting a picture like you either out here in criminal activity. I think one of the first second ones I saw was basically as if y'all are taking money from the police, is like y'all working for the cops and shit, when the situation really is that like Gideon's Army was receiving funding, you feel me, and using it and shit like that.
No, look, guess what? We never got the money that they were saying that we got.
Oh, man.
Like, we never got the money. What happened was we went to the mayor's office and the sister Sharon Hurt was in there. And, you know, I'm in there giving my testimony. We talking and stuff. And when she heard the testimony, she was like, man, you know what? I'm finna make sure y'all get that $1 million. As soon as she said that right there, that's when all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? They showed on the news, they showed, may he rest in peace, Cleveland. They showed him with a gun, right? But they ain't telling you the whole story. They're like, this Gideon's Army employee had a gun. But the whole situation was, it was two dudes with red bandanas on in Dodge City. If you're from Nashville, Dodge City is I'm not a Crip or nothing like that, but it's a Crip neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck, like, people that's from Nashville is not finna walk through Dodge City with red bandanas on out of respect. These two motherfuckers walking around in Dodge City with red bandanas on, walk past us, then double back and try to up some guns, and that's when all the shit popped off. So when the gunshots pop off, Cleveland, he's not a coward. He ran and got a gun and came back for the action, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, you see they didn't lock him up. Guess what? He's not a felon. He can have a gun. He didn't do nothing wrong. A little 17-year-old girl got shot in the foot by them dudes over there. Guess what? Them dudes didn't even get charged with the shooting. I'm talking about one of them got shot and went to the hospital. They didn't get charged or nothing. And they was from another city, another state. You know what I'm saying? I had one of the dudes down like that. I had his ass down. I don't know how his homeboys done walked up on me. You know what I'm saying? But I got up off of him and let him take him with him. But, you know what I'm saying? They made it seem like we was over there cooking and feeding the community. Outside forces came over there, up guns, started shooting. A little girl got shot. And all we was in self-defense mode.
Yeah.
So shit, but when they put it on the news, you would make it seem like we was over there starting some shit or doing something like that, but that wasn't the case.
I ain't never heard that full story like that. I done seen the article.
And then the other story they showed Lil Hub or Charles Brooks shooting a gun, right? When he went to federal court, guess what the judge said? The judge said, if you wasn't a felon, you would not be charged with nothing because you didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't tell you that it was two dudes came from behind the fence, started shooting inside the parking lot. Kids and everything out there. So people trying to get kids, and the person that they said was Hub shot back and ran them off. But they made it seem like it was a crime that happened with Gideon's Army. But the whole time, it was a self-defense situation, and they said it was Lil Hub. It wasn't Hub. Guess what? When you see the picture, you couldn't see who that was. But by him having the background he didn't want to take the chance of getting 30 years for going to trial for something he didn't do, or he accepted the 48 months instead of risking his life. Because I done seen dudes in the federal penitentiary with 30 years because they went to trial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all this shit was just but they don't like me anyway, man, because, really I'm from Dodge City, and, we were hard on niggas once upon a time, you know what I'm saying? With all due respect, it's the truth though, you know what I'm saying? And really what I did was when I came home in 2010, and the city can bear witness from this right here. Any street nigga who out there slanging that iron, or any dope dealer, anybody who know me from the streets know that my change is authentic. And when I came home on that God by this shit, I actually made people let their guards down because I'm authentic with my piece, because I understand that how ignorant I was in my madness to want to do something to another black person. And that all came from me not having a certain kind of love and respect for myself. Because when you don't love and respect yourself, you can't reflect that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love yourself, how you going to love somebody else? It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? So by me not properly loving and respecting myself, I wasn't able to produce that to the community when I was in my ignorant ways. But I came home, I made peace. Anybody that didn't used to want to be around me, cool with being around me now, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm willing to accept anything that I done did in my past life. I'm willing to accept whatever come behind that. It's all good. I know I ain't going to start nothing.
That death you was talking about must be serious, dog.
What?
That death that you're shedding
man,
the skin,
man,
bro. Man.
People talk death, man, but we know, as our being humans, right? Once rigor mortis sit in, you is dead. Ain't no coming back from no physical death. You hear what I'm saying? We got tools as human beings. We God creation. Of course, we can learn how to. We can. He ain't completely dead. Let's fix this, bloom his heart back beating. We can do stuff like that. But if a motherfucker really die, rigor mortis sit in, body lock up, it's a wrap. The only death that we can only come from, which all y'all can bear witness with yourself, is a mental and a spiritual death. If any of us look at ourselves 5 years ago, we're not where we was mentally down. And if you look at yourself 10 years ago, you're not where you was now. And when you look at yourself 5 years from now, you're going to look at yourself like, damn, I really thought like that. So as human beings, it ain't no limit to our growth. You hear what I'm saying? It's just like, for instance, right, light never died. We see these light bulbs up here, right? It's a body in its copper and things like that, right? And once you get the body in the copper, it produces a light. You didn't make the light come right there. The light just needed a vehicle to travel in, and that's what we are. These bodies right here, they don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? But the who we are and the energy that we are, it can't be created nor destroyed. We always have been, always will be.
That energy come from the enemy.
Yeah, man. Shit. They know that though. Like the smart Europeans, they know who we are.
Yeah.
And they know they on a time clock. All they doing is spraying perfume on shit. So they build up condos and man, you a warrior. Man, the way you train lets me know that we on the battlefield, right? But on this battlefield, we have spas, we have lounges, we have recreational centers, we have arenas. We got shit that make us really think it ain't no war going on, but we in a motherfucker, we on a battlefield, a battleground. And when we see the white boys go down there and be like, you nigger and you nigglets and shit like that, then we like, oh my God, what motherfucker is war? That's expected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And them words don't hold no power, because if we know who we are, listen here, man. Them white boys, you know what I'm saying, if I can have a conversation with them, they wouldn't even want to talk to me, because I let them know, man, I'm the supreme being. When I say supreme meaning the highest in rank, being means to exist. I'm biologically and chemically, we the highest rank in existence on this planet Earth right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if we get with all the white girls and the black girls get with all the white boys, the white races are through. So we hold that seed. We got that seed of life that we can birth them off the planet. So they in survival mode. That's why they act how they act. You know what I'm saying? Because they are our children. We abandoned them at one point in time. We had them walk across the Sahara deserts in West Asia, as they call the Caucasus Mountains now. They went in the savage mode, eating animals, biting in the fur and shit like that. The yabba dabba do Flintstone people. We cleaned them up, gave them a knowledge of themselves, and here they are. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, they upset with us, they mad, we understand, but hey, your time is up.
They about to tear the whole house down.
Yeah, I understand them, man.
That's a mic drop on me.
Your time is up.
Good mic drop on me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, shit calling. Come on, man. When you know who you are, it's like, we can't act off emotions. Like, if we in a public setting right now and I'd be like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? And you shoot me, like, that's weak as hell. Like, you lost control of your emotions, and that come from drugging and alcohol and the food we eat. That make men feminine. See, when men look at being feminine and shit, we think putting on a dress. No, that means you're a little bit, you know, because we have the X chromosome and we have the Y chromosome. The X is the feminine, the Y is the masculine. The woman just have the X chromosome. She all woman. We have man, have woman. Chromosome wise, you know what I'm saying?
That's why they be sassy.
So we gotta find that balance, because if we lean too much on the Y side, we can be some temper tantrum, destructive ass niggas, and if we lean too much on the X side, we can be some old whiny, bitchy ass, complaining, homosexual ass niggas. And
Sassy
no disrespect to my homosexual brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all too. Just everybody got their own thing they gotta, you know, deal with.
Yeah.
So we gotta find that balance, brother.
Jay is loving this.
Sassy part.
This may be the most well-put definition of sassy. No, for real, but nah, brothers do. You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying, man. And hearing it put that way and drawing their perspective, dog.
And then they try to make Kamala Harris
scientifically sassy.
Why they trying to make Kamala Harris like she got them at Angela Davis?
Man.
Like she the spokeswoman for black women or something?
Like she the poster child, like she Harriet Tubman or, you know what I'm saying?
I seen your post today. I'm glad you posted.
I don't look at it as that. I look at it as, this is our first black woman in office. And I think that they are overly excited, but I don't think it's more so they trying to like.
I didn't know she was black, my fault.
Yeah, I don't think it's more so she not black.
I know she's Asian for damn sure.
Well, I could have sworn she had some black in her. But come to find out,
got a little black in her.
I say she's Jamaican.
Come to find out, she when she did her speech, Beyonce never clears nobody to do her songs. I don't know if anybody knew this, but Beyonce never clears like election stuff for the songs or whatever. They cleared her, I want to say, a couple hours right before she went on to do her thing. So Beyonce has now endorsed her, apparently, is what I'm seeing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's more. I think it's just more so the fact that it's one of us finally in the office.
Yeah, because women getting offended. Like, I'm really I don't know her to be a black woman. Like, I'll be 45 in September. I've never known her to be like black power. This the sister we look at, and the black women get motivated by, you know what I'm saying? This is some new shit to me, her being a black woman.
She's ever did
to be honest,
I don't think she has.
look here, all skin folk ain't your motherfucking kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? And it's creating a divide, because the conversation I'm seeing is the black man don't want them, and the black man don't, come on, get off that black man. You know what I mean? Like,
Caught me off guard.
Division.
Yeah, that division shit, man.
Yeah, I saw one that was like basically black men, your mama's watching you tear down an overqualified black woman, they wouldn't be proud. I'm like, that's a very long stretch.
Dude.
I was like, that's a very long stretch, man.
Hey, man, you know,
research.
No, I saw a post that said that, like, basically, just another division post, basically saying that like the black men are tearing down Kamala Harris as a black woman. It's just
that's why she got a white man then.
I was about to
feel the same way.
Yeah.
Why do people do y'all honestly think that? Y'all think that when black women date white guys that we feel that type of way? Like,
nah, I can't make that. I can't say that. I can't say yes and be honest about that, because I don't know why she made that, man. You hear what I'm saying? But like me, as far as what I know about her and my research and my study about her, she is not for my people. She didn't, at one point in her life, she didn't believe in the redemption of the black man. She believed in laws that wipe us out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I know her from. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, if I did my history lesson, it ain't that I wish anything ill on her, nothing like that. I'm just not in support of no mindset like that. That's all.
Do you believe people change?
Yes, for sure.
I don't think she's in the position to change. I don't think that like she would advocate for us in a position to where it would upset a white power structure. I don't see it. Like I think that she's in the position, but I don't think that she's gonna take
utilize it like she should.
Yeah, she ain't talking about no reparations. She ain't talking about cutting the check. She black. The hell wrong with black? Like, how the hell you gonna be black president or black in the office and be like, and we know we done gave it to the Hiroshima bombing people. They got reparations. The Native people got reparations. The Jewish brothers and sisters got reparations. We got treated worse than any human being on the planet, and we don't get no reparations. If you ain't talking reparations, you ain't talking about shit. Damn all that.
Some type of plan to,
Man, reparation. Cut that. You want to vote? Make it make sense. I don't give a damn what party do it. Whoever say they cutting the check about reparations, not that it's going to clean up what happened, because like as Thomas Jefferson said he trembled at the thought of God is a just God, because he know what he was doing. If God is a just God, all that shit gonna come back on him. And then the process of paying for what they did, everybody say they believe in karma. If you believe in karma, then America's getting her karma right now. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not with that. How is you? And then you can't be in a system that I know is against my people and say you my people. Like, I understand that it's people that, not presidents, but like senators and council members who be true people to their work and stuff like that. But being a president of the United States, talking about you really for black people, I can't believe that. How? What power do you have to make a move for a black person in the United States? You represent the United States of America. That hung your people, burnt your people, lynched your people, raped your people. I'm talking about raped the man in front of his wife and his children, cut his nuts off, cut the baby out the woman's stomach and stepped on the baby head. She the president of that.
Oh, shit.
Another mic drop. That's why, man.
And then the women, man, I'll hold one more thing, man.
No, you good.
Listen, man. With all due respect, man, like, and this is a tragedy right here, man. The virtue of a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like I ain't with my daughters going to prom and shit like that with little boys and shit. That's like me saying I'm with my daughter being a whore. Because what can a little boy do with my daughter but try to fuck her? You know what I'm saying? Because me learning my responsibility of a man, a woman is a responsibility. So when you get a woman, and I done been ignorant in the motherfuckers, man, you know what I'm saying? But when you get a woman is a responsibility. That's someone you supposed to maintain. When I say maintain, I mean keep her up. Whether it's her hair, her nails, whatever, just her adornments, you know what I'm saying? Maintain her, protect her, provide for her, all these things. So what I'm saying is, when you get your little girls out there at a young age and they start having boyfriends and we approve of that shit, that mean they finna start having sex partners, right? So if she 15 years old having sex partners, by the time she 21, I'm finna lowball the hell out of this, she done been with 10 different dudes. That means she done been with 10 different size dicks, done been came on by 10 different strings of cum. Like you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what it is. You get a lot of women on here to be like, yeah, size matters. Size matters to a woman who's been ran through. You know what I'm saying? Because how would you know size matters? That's because she done dealt with all shapes, sizes, and curves of penises, which destroys her virtue. So when she finally meet a man that she love and want to be with, he got to get compared to 10 to 50 dicks. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can put it down with the dick, and then he can stimulate her mind to make her forget the niggas that done made her come. Why didn't just like a nigga done had her and put his finger in her mouth while he hitting her, and then she done been with 20 more dudes. Like that's fucked up, man.
This shit so real, man.
He talking
I mean, it's fucked up. I feel sorry for a woman that done been tricked like that. Because she gonna say a nigga ain't shit. Even though she done loud. No, I ain't talking about women who done been raped and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about women who just get the pussy up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I got a book coming out. I ain't even going. Hey, I got a bad motherfucker coming out. Number one seller.
Can we get a little sneak peek? You know what I mean?
Off the L. It's so powerful. This
when you drop, can we get you to come back and do something? You know what I mean?
Listen. It's a bad motherfucker. Listen, man.
How many books you done dropped already?
I got my Black Woman's Worth 10 Steps to Unlocking the Greatest Treasure, and I done co-wrote a couple books with Sean Gotti.
Okay.
But I got books like mentally, like in my head, but this book right here is gonna be a number one seller. And then
Let me see it.
I did the album cover too. I did the book cover.
I want to ask you to comment on what you said because I know the ladies. Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious.
No, it is.
I want to ask this question because I know the ladies gonna be like, "See, a guy is supposed to pay for hair, nails, blah blah blah." Okay, so when you speak on stuff like that, when you say that it's your responsibility to keep your woman up, maintain her, you don't feel like that's your woman's responsibility to be able to? Because I feel like how you get your man, you got to continue to keep him that way. Like you got to keep yourself up. So. Elaborate on that for the girls.
Okay, so what's going on, y'all? This is what's going on, rural. Man and woman don't know their true role. You hear me? You don't see women that's excited about being a grandmother. You hear me? Like, ain't nobody trying to go into they look at this shit like a sin. Like, fuck this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and men, as men, like, I understand what manhood is, like having land, and I know me being born into poverty kind of set me back on what real manhood is, farming, land, and things of that nature right there. But I'll be married 13 years in October. Me, myself, how I feel about my wife, man, she ain't got to lift a motherfucking muscle. You hear me? Pay a bill? What? Hell no. Because you got to understand the woman, a real woman, you hear me? There's the home is not her place, it's her base. So, like, your kitchen is the medicine cabinet. You hear what I'm saying? So if the woman got to keep the medicine cabinet up in the kitchen, which meaning the food, and be the first teacher to the child, you hear what I'm saying? Like, for instance, when me and my wife had my son 12, his name is 12 Elohim. And I named him 12 because the sun is approximately 93 million miles away from the earth. 9 plus 3 is 12, plus the 6 zeros is 12. And what does the sun do? It provides a light to the earth, bringing us out of darkness. It stimulates the plants, which give us photosynthesis, oxygen to breathe. So my son, S-O-N, gonna shine his light, which is the truth, to bring his people out of triple stages of darkness, being deaf, dumb, and blind to the truth. Deaf because they can't hear the truth, dumb because they can't speak the truth, and blind because they can't see the truth. But before I put my sperm in her, we made sure our dad was right. We made sure we was looking at proper things because we want to give birth to a God, you hear me? And she was like, how you know we're gonna have a son named 12? Look here, I done called all my children out since I had knowledge of self before they got here, and we had them all lined up. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, with that being said, the woman's job, you know what I'm saying? If you know the story, look up the story of Isis and Osiris. Osiris got killed by his brother Set, and Isis breathed life into him and brought him back to life, you hear me? The Isis is the black woman today that got to breathe life into the black man because we out here mentally dead, you hear me? But instead of breathing life into us, y'all talk shit, not you, but a lot of women talk shit about the dead black man and the condition that we done been put in. Like me, myself, right? I'm born in the project, in Dodge City fucking projects. My mama was on drug addiction for the first 10 years of my life. So I'm in a house with niggas selling dope out my house, robbing in a violent ass neighborhood. I don't have no chance in that. Then I'm growing up listening to Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg, Pimp C, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. And as I'm growing up, I get a woman, you know what I'm saying? She know I'm in the street. She know I live that street life type shit, but now she want me to be a goddamn saint. But I'm raised on bitches ain't shit, fuck you. And instead of the woman looking at it like, damn, we're at war, and this is the casualties of war, and these are the wounds of war. Let me breathe life into this man. Instead, they're like, oh, nigga, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga. He come from the projects. You know what I'm saying? And a woman don't want to take the responsibility of breathing life into the black man. Instead, when they see a dead black man, they kick on him. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit. You can't take care of me. Your poor broke ass and don't understand we pouring broken from the womb.
So how long does that take? Like, let's just say you were with someone and y'all were together 5 years. She waited 5 years for you to finally get your. See, like, when do you think that? Like, what's long enough? Like, cause you say.
Let me tell you where your question is wrong at, because you're looking at it. You questioning me wrong because first it's a courting process with you and your dude, right? So if you properly court a man, right, this means no gifts, no sex while you courting. That means y'all going out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all getting to know each other. Y'all getting to know each other family. And the courting process may take 3 months. It may take 6 months. However long the courting process take. And then after the courting process, then you make the decision of, do you want to build with this man? Is this the kind of man that you see with his downfalls is? You see what his flaws are? Do you feel like you can build with that man? You make that decision before you make him your man. Okay. So you got to properly court first. Woman, so women, I suggest that you properly court a man. Man, I suggest that you properly.
How long does that take? Years? I'm just saying, okay, for example, let's just say I start talking to somebody, but there's no sexual engagement. We just going out, we getting to know each other. But then we talking for about 3-4 months, still no sexual engagement, nothing happened. Like, how long? I don't want to say put a time on it, but like, when should a woman just be like, okay, like it's not for
y'all. Yeah, y'all connected. Yeah, people connect at different paces.
But you also just said that a black woman doesn't want to. A black woman doesn't want to
breathe life
into. But it's like we're trying to breathe that life into you, but goddamn, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, how
it ain't you ain't, it's he ain't. So maybe he not the right dude. You know what I'm saying? You will know, like, you a woman.
Right.
You got that intuition, and you will know, like, when you hear a man, like when you hear me talking right now, and you can hear my words, you like, damn, man, he's saying some shit I like. Cool. So, man, you dating, this is how I'm talking, and then I'm showing you the direction I'm headed into. Then it's on you to be like, damn, I like this direction right here. Then he done showed me this, that. Man, let's make this commitment right here. You know what I'm saying? And you just honor your word. Your word is your bond. Your bond is your life, and you give your life before your word fail you.
I agree with that. That's what I was getting to.
It's just, man, look here. But when but we gotta see. We really don't. We really don't understand that it's really war out here. Like, you see that white police officer gun that woman down.
Yeah, I dropped it in the group chat yesterday. I was so mad.
It's really war out here. So when you know it's war out here, then you're going to understand the condition of your people and understand what you got to do as a woman. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes fuck a relationship. Let's be soldiers together. If you and whenever you become on your relationship, then you get your relationship. So, but the women outnumber the men, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We might have to invite some of y'all in our house then. I'm just saying though, like, if every woman get with every man and there's 50,000 women left to themselves, then what happen with them? Do they stop looking for men?
Yeah, they gonna stop
with each other. Do they share?
I mean, the women that like women are going to share. The ones that don't.
But polygamy ain't all about having a threesome with your wife, because what if your wife don't want to be gay? You know what I'm saying? And you just deal with this woman over here, you deal with this woman over here, but that's on a whole other conversation. I can't handle more than one woman. I'm mama better got my hands full.
I love the provision aspect, and you talking about just manhood and the role of a man and stuff like that, because a lot of times it gets misconstrued. And then also, a lot of times in society now, people want a traditional man, which is a provider, protector, something like that, but they want you to do that for them for nothing. No, they want you to do that with nothing in exchange, for the simple fact that they exist, or for the simple fact that y'all dating, or you're choosing them, or choosing to show interest in them. And like you said, I think there's something to be earned. It's something that you give a real woman, not just somebody who feel like that shit is owed to them because they showed up. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's the new world, and the celebrity world, the Instagram world, and the Facebook world, where people basing their relationships off of them seeing what other people got going on versus who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? Like, was like with me, for instance, right? It done been times where I done been down and my wife done had to help me out. You know what I'm saying? So, but like me, the type of man, once a man loves a woman, he automatically gonna want to provide for her. Unless the financial situation just make it where he can't. Now, if he can't, y'all work together as a team. You know what I'm saying? But y'all should have an ultimate goal on where y'all trying to be at. But when a man love a woman, shit, ain't no question. He want
to do that.
Man, what?
Yeah, for real.
I saw this post on Instagram because Houston just went through like a hurricane or whatever. And this post was like, if he ain't check on you during this hurricane, leave him alone, or don't text him back, or something like that. And it had me thinking, I was like, dang, if you're supposed to be taking somebody serious, and okay, let's just say y'all dating somebody and a storm or something happened and they didn't check on y'all, but y'all supposed to be dating, y'all supposed to be cool. Do y'all feel like that as a man, whether the woman reached out first or not, do y'all feel like a man first, because this was a topic on when I went live today, they was talking about this. Do y'all feel like a man is always supposed to reach out to a woman first? Because a real woman is not going to ask for help. So like if a woman do need help, do y'all feel like y'all should kind of know that about a woman in certain situations? Like, y'all kind of get where I'm going?
If a man, if it's that man, woman, sister, auntie, or something like that, he gonna reach out to her. But if it's just somebody he fucking, then he might not be off into nothing but her sex. Like, cause if I'm single, right? I'm speaking as a single man now. If I'm single and I'm in a hurricane and a woman don't reach out to me, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not into you for nothing about saving me from the hurricane. Just, help me out when I need to,
Get right.
get on that level. and then to be honest, like that's weak as hell too, because like the man carry the seed of life. You hear me? So just to be busting that seed of life, man, it's like it devalues us when we just running through different women, man. That lower our value also.
And I believe in soul ties. I believe in like when you have sexual intercourse with a person and you keep doing it, like a part of you stays with that person. Like you have to do some real work to get them out of you, to get that spirit. Like a lot of people don't understand that, like laying down and having sex with people.
And when we had conversations about man and woman and who supposed to do this, who supposed to do that, just start off asking people, how many sex partners have you had? And then if cooch is so good, why ain't you married? You know what I'm saying? So good pussy ain't gonna get you married. You know what I'm saying? So like, we need to have conversations of, if we gonna speak on it, let's get to the, okay, how many sex partners you have? If she say 15, then goddamn, all 15 dudes is wrong. Then nobody want to make you no girl. I mean, no wife or nothing. So I don't know, man. It's to each his own, man.
Or do y'all feel like body? I'm just saying this because I hear the comments. But what does a body count matter? Like, why does that matter?
That is a thing though, because most men even say like they ain't finna ask.
Too much dick on your brain.
Okay, let me say this. First of all, okay, let's just say, for instance, I got that water bottle right there, right? And let's say I dip that water bottle in something, but I got the top open on the water bottle. So I dip it in something, cool. I can wipe the outside of it off, right? What people don't understand is y'all still, the men, like they be like, oh, it's different when when men do it. It's not different because y'all got a little hole too on the top of y'all's, you know what? So when y'all are having these sexual intercourse with these women, that's how things are also being spread. I want to educate people on that just in case people don't know that. When men have different partners when it comes to women, and that hole that they have, bacteria is going into that hole. And then when you're going to the next person, that is going into, like, it becomes what is it called, y'all? The domino effect. Yeah. It becomes a domino effect. So it's kind of the same thing, because men try to make it seem like it's okay when we do it, but it's not okay when y'all do it.
Okay. No, sex is not a.
I don't agree with that.
As a woman, you should never be put in a position of being looked at as pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Sex is a sacred thing. You know what I'm saying? When you having sex with a man, y'all should be having sex understanding that life come from this. So anybody who just throwing dick and throwing pussy on the wrong path anyway, that ain't you a woman. Your womb is the gateway into this world. You hear me? We got to come through your womb in order to get here. Your womb is sacred. Your mind is sacred. Shouldn't any nigga be playing on your playground? It should be easy for a nigga to go get be a brain surgeon to get in your drawers. But a nigga can get some pussy before he get a Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? Before a woman cook for him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying not real. All women. I'm not saying every woman. Yeah. Listen, man, I got mama, auntie, sisters, cousin. The women in my family love me. I'm not being disrespectful to no black woman. If the shoe fit, wear it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. You on some horror shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that shit right there. You know what I mean? Your body is a temple. It's sacred. Man, your body is a temple. It's sacred. Treat it as such. Yeah. So when you sitting up here slutting it up talking about a soul ties, damn.
So you don't believe in soul ties when you're having sex with people?
Man, I can't tell you. I'm just tired of my wife. Shit, I can't tell you.
I'm
just saying. I feel like all that shit's connected.
When I was in jail,
soul ties, I don't think that shit just come from having sex like frequently. I think it's a lot more depth that goes into it. Like, other than that, you just digmatize and you just want sex.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like, I can't think of a time where I just had sex with somebody and I ain't been able to let them go just because I feel like we have some sort of a soul tie or we have some type of chemistry that I can't find somewhere else outside of, like, well, I'm saying in the bedroom, so to say. I don't feel like, I do believe that when you enter somebody's body and shit like that, I believe that is sacred, and I do believe that That shit should be a process. But on the other side of it, like, if we decide to cut ties, like, I ain't gonna be thinking like I got no soul tie to you. I'm gonna be like, this shit is dissolved, and our whatever we were supposed to do in the encounter together, whatever we were supposed to experience together, like, this shit is no longer fulfilling to me and or you. All right, it's time for us to dissolve it, or at that point, it's just gonna become toxic, and we staying just to stay, or because we didn't put time in. And I ain't never know shit you want to be in. Like, so I ain't never been a person who just say I got soul tie. I done been fucked up about somebody before. Like, I fuck with you, you know what I mean? But it ain't.
I ain't never been like I'm fucked up by my wife. I'm talking about I put a ring on that motherfucker immediately. That other shit though. See, and then we in a society where I gotta let y'all know, man, I don't give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be who I am, and I believe that I am a respectful man to black women especially, but to all women on this planet Earth, you hear me? But y'all got the man to the point where he can't speak on y'all as if we don't know a woman. I was raised by women. I was raised by a granny. I was raised by aunties. I got daughters. I got sisters. And y'all and women today act like a man can't speak on them, and it's like blasphemy.
They need to stay out of women business.
All that shit right there. Yeah, fuck
look,
y'all
you
think
is
y'all
my
is.
business. What the hell you talking about?
Nobody loves the warrior until the enemy is at the gate.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, fuck all that, man. Like, if I see black women who don't value black men, fuck, they need to get kicked out the culture, and the gates of heaven need to be locked on their ass. Any black man that's disrespectful to the black woman, any black woman that is disrespectful to the unification of the black man and the black woman and the black family need to get kicked the fuck out the culture, and the gates of heaven need to be locked on their ass, man. Damn all that.
And that's how we go.
Oh, straight.
I want to end it right there. Elevated podcast back with another one. For real, man. I couldn't agree with that statement more though.
Man, they out here, and then the sophisticated crowd, the dudes and the girls who got high titles, whether they're in the office or they business women, they got a whore circle too, where they tricking and whoring. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. You hear me? And people don't want to look at they filthy ass, whorish, hoish ass ways, so they want to get all protective because they insecure, because they really know deep down they whores, men and women. So when you speaking on it to protect themselves, they get all defensive and shit. Like, no, it's a soul. I ain't saying you. No, I'm just saying it. Nigga, put that dick on you. Then, like I said, it disturbs the virtue of a woman. If you done had a hook dick, a straight dick, a long dick, a fat dick, a this dick, and a that dick, it's hard on the man coming behind all that dick, man. God damn. And y'all fucking it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Men too. Men and women. Both of you. Yeah. We all ain't shit.
We all fucking it up. I mean, we all play a part.
Come on, man. We all filthy. Motherfuckers out here, addicts, can't go without drinking. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is based on going to clubs, drinking alcohol, smoking weed, popping pills, smoking hookah, smoking vapes. August 13th will be a year I haven't drunk alcohol. I don't smoke weed, but I don't smoke cigarettes either. But I smoke a hookah, a little vape or something. Every blue moon, I hit a cigar with Black Rob at Minerva or some shit like that every blue moon. But I don't smoke or drink, and it kind of disconnected me because I used to go to Tour Latins all the time. And people are addicts. You know what I'm saying? Because a person can't even tell you, like, when they link up, why are you drinking? Why are you smoking? You know what I'm saying? And they can't tell you no good benefits of it, but people are addicts, whether it's drugs, whether it's sugar, whether it's food, whether it's sex, and don't nobody want to face their addiction, so we all in the defense mode. Well, and it's true what Jesus said in the Bible. He who without sin cast the first stone. Can't nobody talk about no goddamn battle. No, right. You know what I'm saying? And then don't nobody want to hear the truth about their filthy ass self. Don't nobody want to look in the mirror, but you filthy. You know you eating bad, you died wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You fucked your homegirl nigga, and then you let this nigga fuck you, and then this nigga, you done went over here, you done hit this guy, we feel this hell, but don't nobody want to deal with that filth, so we all trying to act like everybody want to be saved by Jesus, but they say Jesus come to get healed the sick, right? But all these motherfuckers out here fake healed. Don't nobody need no rest now.
Everybody on the dopamine chase.
Yeah, man.
So when you say no alcohol, so is that beer, wine, everything?
No alcohol.
What? Well,
just beer, wine,
first of all,
cooler. Yeah, man.
Okay, no hard alcohol.
No alcohol. Period.
No alcohol. Period.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And this August is the Black August fast, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's 31 days from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., no food or water. So when we wake up, LT brought that home from the penitentiary. Shout out to the general. But when you wake up in the morning, we wake up with LT, meet him at 5 o'clock in the morning, work out, and then before 6 o'clock, we eat whatever we gonna eat, which may be some fruit or whatever. Then we go from 6 to 8, no food or water. You hear what I'm saying? And this right here is war. You hear what I'm saying? So when we come to a point where we need those non-perishable foods that we ain't saved, we need that water that we ain't saved, I know for 100% fact, I ain't gotta have food and water while I feed my family. You hear what I'm saying? So Black August fast coming up in August if y'all really want to check yourself and see how weak you are. No sex during those hours.
Why you looking at me for?
Cause you
I'm not sexually active. I'm cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. I said that because when you said the no alcohol, so I stopped drinking hard alcohol 6 months ago. So I'm only like beer and wine when I go out sometimes, but it has definitely like opened up, you know, I believe in different chakras that we have going on.
So why do you drink beer and wine?
Honestly, like if I go out, I may have a beer. Honestly, because like with my workload and my schedule sometimes I just need that breather. I do yoga and stuff in the mornings. I wake up at 6 a.m. Like I'm up, I'm doing the journaling, different things. Sometimes I just need that.
So with all due respect, it sounds like you're saying you can't handle the pressures out of the world and the alcohol help you kind of deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like a form of falling weak to a poison and addiction because what you're drinking is not good for your body. So you're drinking that and it's hurting you, but in your mind it's helping you because you hear that right there. And not just you, a lot of us suffer from that issue right there, and that's the part of ourselves that we don't be wanting to check because it's like, damn, I am an addict because I really can't stop drinking or I can't stop
I did
smoking.
good with the hard alcohol.
Baby
gon' baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yeah, for sure. But I definitely agree with that. That was one of the reasons I
know
did
niggas
stop.
be like, man, you know, I used to smoke goddamn it a 8 ball a day, now I just know the 8 ball on the weekend.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
That's crazy.
Baby steps. Yeah. But I really got to wrap up, y'all. I'm sorry I got to head out. This has been an amazing conversation.
Look here, man. I want y'all to look here, black woman.
Somebody offended.
If the shoe fit wide, I don't give a fuck. But black woman, I love you. You are the most necessary part of this planet Earth. You are the doorway to our physical existence. You are valuable. You are heaven. You are a black man's heaven. We love you. All black men ain't shit. Some of us are just like some of y'all ain't shit. But we gonna work together as a people to clean ourselves up. I love you, black woman. You hear me? Love yourself, respect yourself, treat yourself as the treasure you are. So if you heard anything in this conversation that you was offended about, get the fuck over it.
And don't be on no
That's
host
another elevated podcast.
That's another elevated podcast on me, man. Appreciate you stopping in with us, Ham, for real, man.
So appreciate you coming through, bro.
Love, bro. Love.